Hello dear traders, you're watching the latest combined review of currency and stocks markets with me, Anna Kasatkina. On Friday, the greenback weakened as the new home sales in the United States dipped in July and the U.S. Treasury bond yield sank. Moreover, all eyes were on the meeting of Fed officials at Jackson Hole in Wyoming. U.S. new home sales tumbled by 13.4% to 394,000 units, which is the lowest reading of the index since October of 2012. This figure weighed on the yield of the U.S. Treasury bonds. The ICE US dollar index, showing the greenback's position in relation to its six main rivals, sagged to the level of 81.366 points from Thursday's mark of 81.480 points. During the Jackson Hole gathering, Atlanta Federal Reserve Bank President Dennis Lockhart said he would support the start of tapering in September if the economic indicators grow. His San Francisco counterpart also emphasized the Fed's readiness to begin withdrawing monetary stimulus as soon as statistics are upbeat. Meanwhile, James Bullard, President and CEO of the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, is cautious on quantitative easing tapering next month. The reason is low inflation and miscellaneous statistical reports. While the US dollar plunged, the currencies of some developing countries rebounded. For instance, the Indian rupee recovered from its all-time low to the level of 63.35. On Thursday, the Indian currency was traded at 64.78. It is worthy of note that on Thursday, during the Asian session, the US dollar was climbing up towards its high of 65.548 rupees. Furthermore, the Central Bank of Brazil launched a currency intervention program on Friday worth $60 billion to prop up the national currency. Against the Brazilian real, the greenback jumped from Thursday's mark of 2.434 to the level of 2.36. It should be reminded that in 2013 the greenback gained more than 15% against the real. Meanwhile, the US stock market was bullish on Friday. Earlier, the indices were pressed by a frustrating US new home sales report. Later, however, they managed to pull round. The Dow Jones Industrial Average Index was much supported by rising shares of Microsoft Corporation. The securities of the company were growing in price ahead of its CEO Steve Ballmer's leave. He's going to quit Microsoft within 12 months as soon as his successor is determined. Steve Ballmer has been heading the corporation since 2000. On such news, the stock of the software giant soared by 7.3% to $34.75 per share, posting the strongest growth since April of 2009. At the same time, the shares of Pandora Media cheapened by 13% on a weak earnings forecast for the third quarter. According to the revised forecast on the internet radio, its earnings per share will be 3 to 6 cents and the revenue will equal $174 to $179 million. And this was the latest combined review of Forex and stocks markets. Thank you and see you next week. Bye.